It starts.
Here we are once again. We are starting up. We are pressing the buttons. Hope you are doing well. Hope the audio is with us. Hope we've had good weekends. Good evening, welcome, Urban, Domi, and Speedy Baby G. How are you all doing?
Bulbasaur.
How has the weekend been? And hello and welcome, Emphy. Good evening. Hope we are well. Hope we're all living our best lives. Having the best Sunday. Oh, now something fell down. That's okay. That doesn't need to be there anyway. That's okay. Let's see. Is the T-cam working? Yes, the T-cam is working. Yeah. And the overhead camera is working. That is good. So far, so good. I put a sticker on my thing. Very excited about that. Now I have a tiny Coda sticker. I believe the bear is called, from Brother Bear. Let's see, can I turn on more lights here? Just living my third best life or so. Oh, that's not bad. Third best, and still get a medal for that. So now I have a tiny Coda on my Volca sample too. That probably increased the value. Is it still Prince Albert tea? What do I... No, I have... Yeah, it is. It is actually. I am having the Prince of Wales tea. I read the carton one of the previous couple of streams. It's still too warm. The Prince of Wales is too warm, needs to cool down, need to chill. So, yeah, had some hectic days and more hectic days ahead, more Nordic FuzzCon work, more other things to balance with that. A lot of video editing I've been doing. The video is almost done now. I just have, as I mentioned on Rexham stream, the frame per second. I have an issue with that on one of the source files, one of the clips. The FPS is wrong, so I'm hoping the person who made it will be able to render it out in the correct FPS. That would be nice. If not, I'll have to see if I can find someone on Fiverr or something that I can commission to make the thing. But we'll see. So I'm currently waiting on that. And good evening and welcome Kaisan. Kaisan, hope you are doing well. Hope you had fun with the Minecrafting with Bonefoot and company. There should be converters for that. Yeah, hold on, I'll just show. This is very boring for people, but I'll show it regardless. See if I can quickly find my own YouTube channel. So I can show what I am talking about. Oh, let me just mute that for myself. Yeah, hope we are doing well. So I can show the thing here. So I'm working on a new Bluey video. This is, let's see, can I get it in cinema mode? No, I cannot. This is cinema mode. So I'm working on a new Bluey video where I have this pattern going on in the background. So I have in all my Bluey videos, like with the bone, the dog bone, and the tennis ball goes in the background. And yeah, the file I have is 30 FPS, but I'm editing in 50 FPS. And usually it's not a big deal. I can use clips from other FPS stuff, but when it is something that is supposed to be so smooth and gradual, then you do notice if there is like any chugging. So usually not an issue, but it is an issue when there is this super smooth movement. Then you can notice it. So yeah, that is the current state of affairs. So I'll see if I can get that rendered out in the correct FPS. That would be ideal. Or if I'll have to find someone on Fiverr and hire them to remake it. I love cheeses too. I noticed this one. This is a Nordic Fuzcon button because their mascot is a rodent and loves cheese. And I also found...
it's the best cheese in the whole world.
I found 2 brunost, brown cheese, what you call it, erasers. Rubbers. Rubbers is condoms, right? Erasers are the things that you use to erase pencil writing with. So these are 2 different ones, based on different designs. Thank you for the raid, Rexham. Thank you. I'm just showing off my Brunost rubbers. You should be able to get condoms, flavored condoms with brown cheese flavor. Let me just browse up here. Can you...
The king has returned.
Yeah, I think... did someone deliberately time that? King Leofan together with the king has returned. That was well timed. Okay, so Mufasa has been summoned. We will commence the ritual shortly. Welcome, Leofan. Welcome, Resu.
Salut!
Welcome, Senti. Welcome. Did I say welcome, Rexham?
Salut!
That was well timed. Yeah, thank you so much for the raid, Rexham. Hope you had fun Pokemoning. Are you done? Are you done soon? Do you have much left? Have you caught them all yet? Are there more left to catch? Or have they been caught? And we're just talking about frame rate, and I'm showing off these. The Brunost themed erasers. I think they're called erasers, and this button, Nordic Fuzcon button. And the
It's the best cheese in the whole world.
and the sticker that I put on my Volca sample, a tiny coda from Brother Bear. Need to put something else there.
It's the best cheese in the whole world.
I have more room for 1 or 2.
It's the best cheese in the whole world.
More Chinese stickers.
It's the best cheese in the whole world. 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 Cheese in the whole world. It's the best 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 cheese in the whole world. Cheese in the whole world. It's the best cheese in the whole world. It's the best cheese in the whole world. Cheese in the whole world. It's the best cheese in the whole world. Cheese in the whole world. It's the best cheese in the whole world.
Wait, I can't read it.
Cheese in the whole world. Cheese in the whole world.
Life's too short not to migrate
It's the best
south
cheese in the whole world.
for the winter with Snufkin? Yeah, okay. I think that was it. Sorry, Mufasa, there was some disturbance on the line. There was some brown cheese on the line. But it was also saved in our Discord. Come on, I'll also find it on the Discord here. Good thing we have the Discord save. Open in browser.
It's the best cheese in the whole world.
Now I can keep going again. Button. This button. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so this is what Mufasa said. Life is too short not to migrate south for the winter with Snufkin. That is good advice. And life is too short not to spam Brunost. Brother Bear, Coda. Yeah, Coda is a cutie. We need to see more? Wait, Coda more? Maybe we could summon Coda's mother. She's also in the sky. I have enough points to let Cheese hand clip loop for almost an hour, maybe? Maybe I should put in some sort of... Maybe I should limit it in the future. I have considered, and I am open for more redeem suggestions. One I had in my mind was this is,
It's the best cheese in the whole world.
this is a green screen. I can't turn on a green screen effect. Let's see, do I have...
It's the best cheese in the whole world.
Do I have it? Yeah, there we go. Perfect. But this background can be anything. Maybe someone can be redeemed that you can decide the background for the stream or something. So people can then send the background for this beautiful green screen effect. Let's see, and you can have it. Come on, where are you? There you are. Yeah, so you can have that background. There are many possibilities. So that's a potential one. Let's see, let me turn it off for now. And we have, of course, the Galaxy one. This is nice. Yeah, who needs to travel when you can just... when you have a green screen mouse mat? It can be anywhere. You can use your mouse anywhere. There we are. Okay, back to real life. And now I will scroll up to the chat and see what I missed. Well, sipping on the Prince of Wales. Before we go into the grotto, once again. 100 Humph quote Nietzsche. That will be more expensive, I think. Are you saying we're cheesing the system too much? That will cost you 1,000 Humph points. That pun. People lose points whenever they make puns. Okay, scrolling up. Oh yeah, migrate south for the winter with Sniff would also be nice. That would also be nice. Who do we prefer, Sniff or Snufkin? Let me see, I rarely use this feature. Maybe I can quickly do a poll. Wait. There we go. Yeah, so what are people's plan for the coming week? May as well ask. While I'm setting up this poll. Anything fun, interesting? Selling tickets, I guess for Polska Party. How do we have a limit? I guess we have a limit on the tickets. How many tickets can we sell is the question. What's the maximum? Brother Bear Coda. Yeah. I've read that. That's a lot of cheese. It sure was. It was a bit of cheese. Stura alpaca. Getting to the end game of Pokemon. Nice. Finally, some time to watch Twitch again. I bet. I guess you have been traveling, Leofan. Been busy. Let me see. Can you render it out in other frame rate and then just paste it back? I don't think so. I think it would still be choppy because it plays fine in the timeline. You know, a 30 FPS clip in a 50 FPS timeline plays fine, but there's this very slight stutter when the movement is so smooth, and I don't think you would remove that by rendering it out in 50 FPS and then putting it back in FPS. Like the stutter would still be there, I'm pretty sure. I think, but I'm no FPS professional. Snifkin. That's like they should have that episode in Moomin, like in Star Trek, where you get the two characters combined. So you have Snufkin and Sniff getting combined. Snifkin. Bye. 120 tickets available. Okay. Maybe you can find someone to buy them all. Some rich person can have the event to themselves. Time to party. Or to get the promo going, there's less than 100 tickets left now. Yes, so buy now, especially if you want as many tickets as possible. Better strike early. I do wonder how many people the venue can hold, actually. Well, only one way to find out. Let us test. Let us test. Let's see. Oh, the poll is very tight at the moment. Oh, one more thing I can show off, I think, before we... oh, goodness, okay. I didn't need that anyway. Before we jump into the world of Grotto, let's see, I'm just gonna check that this doesn't say anything lewd. Okay, yeah, that one is fine. That one is also fine. Yeah, this is looking... Yeah, this is probably fine. I have one of these that I can wear on me. I've used that during one Nordic FuzzCon. The writing is supposed to be purple, but you can't really pick it up on the camera. Might need to... yeah, so you can program different messages and wear it like a name badge. So I wore that 1 year at least of Nordic FuzzCon. Sudelid, Tutten, Tatten, Tutten, Datten, oh hey, son. Yes, some classic Alf Preußen. But I don't know where the software is for this thing, which is annoying, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to actually put in new messages. It came with like a tiny CD with the software on it. We can plug this in with USB. I guess this is mini USB. Yeah, mini USB. But I don't know where the CD is, and I'm not sure if I have the software installed on this computer. So I might be stuck with these messages forever. So maybe I'll bring that to Nordic FuzzCon and use. We'll see. Sounds like a safety hazard. No, it's fine. It's good. Okay, scrolling up. T-shirts and other upgrades are only available for a limited time. Oh, and we have a tie on the pole between Sniff and Snufkin as senpai. Okay. Yeah, well, they are both good. They're both good. So, congratulations to them both. On paper, around 400. Yeah, I don't think we'll be 400 at the venue. Furries take up a lot of space, that is true. Especially in fursuit. Interesting logistical problem. Yeah. Isn't Snufkin 14? Is he? According to Reddit, I have no idea if this is canon. Moomin, okay, no, this is just someone giving their opinion. This is not canon. I'd say around blah blah. That is not a... That does not sound like fact. Okay, we can Google this later. Or someone feel like getting the actual answer themselves. Let us see if we can summon the game also. Oh, and good evening TLP. Hope you're doing well. Hope you've had a good weekend and a good Sunday. So this should be the... There we go. This should be the correct one. There we are. Yeah. If that's true, then he's smoking a pipe as a teen. That's true, but there were a lot more. I don't know when did they have start shaving age limit on that sort of thing? I'm pretty sure it wasn't from the start that there was any kind of age limit on tobacco or any kind of smoking. I'm not sure when they started with that. When they started age restricting smoking. We have had a good weekend. Good Sunday. That is good. That is good. Nordic FuzzCon only a week away, plus a lot to do. What is this game? Well, we will start it up and we will find out together. We are a shaman, I think. We are a star reader. We are giving good advice for the future. We're basically Mufasa, except we're still alive. Okay, I'm gonna see if we can get the game here. Can we get the game here? Is the audio here though? Yeah, the audio is there. Nice. Good work, programmers. That is an issue with a lot of games, that the audio doesn't route the way it should. Only in Finland. I'll have to ask my roommate about the legality of teen pipe use. Are they an expert? Did they write? Oh, in Finland. Okay, wrote their dissertation on that topic. They probably started age restricting it around the same time they invented those chocolate cigarettes. I remember having those as a kid. And that being kind of cool. Okay, let's continue. Let's see where we end up starting. And we can try giving a summary. Played it last time for an hour or two. Do I have to... Oh, there we are. Okay. Yeah, so we are in a cave. We are a cave dweller. We are reading the stars. Oop. Reading the stars. Let's see, how do I get to the stars again? Oh, there we are. And you can connect these to try to get different shapes. Oh, let us exit from there, and those shapes, as you find them, they will be put on the wall. Ours is almost complete. We're missing 3 or 4 or something, I think. And these star signs you use to give these tribes people advice on how they should proceed in whatever they're asking advice about. So we're like in a cave-dwelling oracle. So let's see who's waiting for us now to get some advice. We've given several people advice. And things do accumulate, it seems like. Like one piece of advice leads to another situation, another problem. That leads to another character coming in here asking for advice about something related to that. Let's see... I love licorice pipes. Shapers 5's cool, but not that good. Clearly advertising to kids to get them hooked early in hindsight. Yeah. That is true, but it was cool. It was pretty cool, so... worth it. I got hooked on licorice. I wonder what kind of faces we see on the rocky walls this time. Yeah, we had a lot of people seeing faces in the patterns here on the rocks. Some of which were posted on the Discord, I believe, to those that want to give those a look. So this is Master Splinter or something. Okay, looks a bit like Splinter. Please. Oh, please don't tell anyone I'm here. Please. Please? Thanks. I know. There's this kid that will soon have her kid no more ceremony. Yeah, this is when they graduate kidhood, confirmation, whatever it's called in English. I, as our teacher, must declare what is a good for, so it becomes a life duty. Yeah, so this is a society, I guess, where you are like destined to be whatever you're chosen to be by the elder, by the wise people. Like you will be a worker, you will be a philosopher, you will be a video game streamer. Alas, the kid is a useless good for nothing. Or you can also become a good for nothing. That is apparently also a category. Once I say the words, the first hunter will have the kid sacrificed. Okay. That's not good. Or put in one of those new cages for people. Yeah, they just invented jail previous stream. Or tortured or banished. Problem is, I have a soft spot for that kid. He grew up inside my belly. Ah, you're the birther of a kid. I myself cut the meat string that tied him to my body. But I never cut the strings unseen. I know what you're thinking. This is wrong. I'm wrong. That's precisely the reason everyone must hand their kids away to me as soon as they're born. Avoid bonds. I can't lie and say A's good for something. That wouldn't work. The herbalist insists that the kid is good for herbs. But I know it's not true. A's just fond of the kid as I am. And it seems to be a thing that people can die and fertilize the herb garden for medicinal herbs. I wonder if sacrifice work pays well. Seem to remember that maybe being a thing in certain... maybe I'm trying to remember, like, that you can become a sacrifice, but then your family or something, your loved ones are at least paid for it in some way. You're not just sacrificed, you're sort of given something for it. Ace, the most useless case of a good-for-nothing kid ever. Maybe I should choke him with my own hands to save him all the pain. He would not survive a day out there. Unless, maybe... he likes the company of that foreigner who gives you something in exchange for something who arrived the other day. Yeah, there was a merchant who arrived recently from outside the tribe. And it looks like the feeling is mutual. I could secretly hand them my kid, so they travel the world together. Please tell me, what do I do with the useless kid? Yeah, so now... we must give advice. Splinter is pretty tall. Giant. We must choose one of the star signs to give us advice. We don't know how they will interpret it. But first I can roll the bones of my now deceased friend for some additional advice. So let's see what they have to say. Birth bonds only make us unfair to the rest of our people. Bonds make us weaker. Okay. So... not very keen on those birth bonds. Is he wearing a necklace or does he have a very weird teeth? We can give it a look when we approach them again. Give the kid a job, you dork. Okay, so yeah, now we have to choose something here, and there is no knowing... there is guessing, I guess, or if you follow a walkthrough, or I've already played it, but there is no knowing, it seems like, how they will interpret the different things. Sword, be the point that sets the path, the edge that makes the cut, the hand that wields the grip, the smith that forges the sword. This seems like it might be a good thing. Like cutting the birth bond and giving them to the merchant. Hurricane, everything my eye catches will become my prey. Hurting eyes may water the desert. We have the mole, buried but breathing, blind but brave, breeding blessed. Maybe that can make them become a breeder or something. My red impervious skin protects me. This is the crab. My pincers protects me. Walking sideways protects me. Everything protects crab. Life is made for crab. Root, it doesn't move yet it keeps growing. It has no legs yet it gets places. It has no beauty yet it will heal many flowers. But I'm feeling maybe sword. Of course, there's no telling how they will interpret sword. Maybe they'll just murder the kid. Why not both? Let's see. I think it is... yeah, they have a mouth up there, so I think it's just a necklace sort of thing that they're wearing. The purple things are not huge teeth. But I can see how one can view it as that. Oh, I have to go to this pedestal here, ascend, and then give them the sword. See what they say. Your stars burden me with the hardest task ever. Is the hardest task murdering the kid or setting them free? My hand will make the cut. What does that mean? My face will be the last thing my kid sees. Are you going to murder the kid? Is that what you're going to do? It's my fault to fix. Or, okay. If only happiness could be foremost. Okay, I guess they will murder their kid then. Sure, that's fine. Now it's time to sleep, I think. Hard day's work. Time to rest. This is the merchant that was referenced earlier. Seeds, that's what the brutes are good at? Okay. Yeah, really big teeth. They do look slightly like teeth, yeah. That is true. Okay, okay, now here's the merchant again. Looks like some sort of wolf, hyena, coyote sort of thing. And those are not teeth, they're just their style of necklace. Greetings, Star Tamer. Why did you tell me to buy seeds from them? Should have pointed me to their out-of-this-world medicines instead. I thought seeds... Okay. I thought the seeds were for the medicine herbs. At least they have put quite a good show for me, brutes as they may be. To start with, the one they call the good-for-nothing has escaped and no one knows where to find him. I had the chance to talk to him before that, a most interesting set of mind from where I stand. What else? Oh yes. The herbalist cured a hunter's cut with herbs from air hair. Yeah, the seeds, they do nothing. And the hunter confessed as A had killed a peasant. Now, every single peasant wants the murderous hunter to pay with their own blood. But the first hunter has put him inside one of our new cages for people. And says that there'll be no punishment till he thinks more about it. On a completely unrelated affair, a kid was found dead this morning. I guess that was the good-for-nothing kid that Splinter murdered. And you know what? Nobody seemed to worry. He was a good-for-nothing, one of the brutes told me. Whoever killed him, that just saved us some time. Can you even imagine? Poor kid. If only they'd handed him down to me. Yeah, that's what I wanted. I thought the sword would do that. It can't actually do a thing, but I know people. People who know how to make a profit from such a waste. Okay, maybe it's a good thing that they weren't handed over to this person. And they pay a pretty penny. Could have become a slave. These brutes will never cease to amaze me. Their backwardness has always been balanced by their cruelty. But now they can't cope with the likes of you and me without maiming or killing us. They may be losing the only leverage they had. Anyhow, who needs them? I just came here to give you something. It's a music tool I got doing business up in the cloudy northwest, way past the green wetlands. It speaks and and it's even given me sound advice for years now. But ever since I met you, the only thing it says is, give me to the Star Tamer. So here you go. Is it a kazoo? A drum machine? Mouth harp. Now I must hurry up and make up for the wasted time at the Brute's village. Always a pleasure, Star Tamer.
People like things. Things that one should not get attached to. Things too dangerous to bond with. Things too deprived of meaning, of compromise, of a heart. Things too numb to pay back for all the care, for all the love, for all the blood we waste in them. Things like people.
What do you know, Flame, you punk? Some nice synthwave colors on that fire. Oh, who's here? Who are you? I guess you're a hunter. Hi, stranger. The first hunter can't know I'm here. Forgive me for talking in few words together. I've always been useless at words, but I've always been a useful hunter. My eyes see a leaf moving. My hands shoot an arrow. A rabbit dies behind a leaf. A mammoth rams. My eyes see the tiny bit of soft skin in its neck. My hands shoot an arrow. The mammoth falls dead on the ground. But these last moons, my eyes are blurry. My hands are shaky. My arrows kill no more. Your body has become useless, says the first hunter. You must fulfill your last duty. Tonight I must dance around the ceremonial tree and let the rest of the hunters hunt me to death. So my blood blesses their weapons, and my spirit becomes useful. Now that my body is no longer. But I don't want to. I don't wanna. Maybe my eyes will get clear again. Maybe my hands will get firm again. Maybe? Please? What if I don't fulfill my last duty? But I try to hunt the big animal. If I kill it, my body is still useful. And I don't die tonight. Jeg vil ikke. Those are some uneven breaths. Oh wait, whoops. I didn't fully think my commentary. My apologies. That's okay. It's okay. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's a bit hard to see here, the anatomy of people. And my spirit will be useless too. I'm not used to many words together. Your stars talk in many words together. I get lost when they speak. If you give me an animal star, I hunt the big animal. But if you give me a no animal star, I fulfill my last duty. What? Okay. Give me a no animal star? Okay. One way or the other, I'll be useful. Do Do I hunt an animal and risk my spirit, or do I save my spirit through last duty? The old hunter doubts whether to fulfill air last duty or either dabba dabba da. Okay. Dabba 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 da. The implication is about breast cancer? Could be. Maybe, I'm not sure. We have seen people have some weird battle scars and stuff, though. I remember one of the other characters had their... definitely had their, like, breast cut off, and it looked like it was a scar. Now we can use an instrument to relax? Okay, cool. Okay, I'll just roll the bones first. No, I can't roll the bone. Okay, I guess I have to play the instrument first. I have to... The banjo. How do I banjo? Okay, there we go. Press A, W, and D to create the melody. Okay. Hunting or dying, life is paramount. Can I play more? Nope. Wanted to play more. Can I? Oh, I can. Okay, just gonna tell me the same thing. So should they sacrifice themselves by trying to hunt an animal, or literally sacrifice themselves by allowing themselves to be murdered is the question. It seemed like we could choose a bit more directly this time. Because if we chose a star sign with an animal, they would take that as a sign that they need to hunt an animal, and if it was not an animal on the star sign, they would sacrifice themselves. A won't understand the meaning of her stars. If you choose an animal, yeah, there we go. Choose an animal, A will risk air spirit and hunt instead of fulfilling your last duty. So we can decide that they hunt. I'm guessing that would probably be unsuccessful and they just die in vain, or they can sacrifice themselves, which will please the tribe, I guess. Will give power to their weapons. Or something. Maybe they need that power for some future confrontations, if we don't let him sacrifice, or them sacrifice themselves, they won't be able to win over that conflict. Just to speculate out loud. But hunting is clearly what they want to do, to see if they can be successful as a hunter again and not have to sacrifice themselves. So any opinions in chat? Should they go hunting, or should they sacrifice themselves? Should I try to hunt the big animal and maybe die doing that? Be unsuccessful? Or should they... Well, they can succeed. But, yeah. I'm not so sure. Or they can sacrifice themselves and empower their tribe's people. Hunt, I'd say go hunting, waste of life otherwise. We can go for that. Though I bet they will not survive the hunt. Let's try the bunny. I'm not sure if it matters what sort of animal we give them. We can do the hare, the hare. Harem. You give me a hare. A small animal. But an animal. Okay, did it have to do... Okay, maybe we've now told them to kill a small animal rather than a big one. I will kill an animal. My body will be useful. My last duty will wait. Sista revejakta. Okay, now it's sleepy time. This part seems a bit... I don't quite get what the point is of the sleeping part. You just walk from over there to over here to sleep. Maybe at some point they will like put a twist on it to make it more impactful. To make it, yeah, do something unexpected. The second exception involves those those hateful love siblings who can love anyone who enters their love hut. Okay. Wonder if anyone has used the pun harem. It's bound to be the case. Should you make a harem anime? Would be cool. Perhaps there's something to discover in the room at some point, yeah. I bet that will be the case. Ooh, a two-headed giraffe. I think. And for 3 hands? 3 or 4 hands? And possibly 3 breasts? You may have here. Oh, heard about us, the loves. Okay, so these are the love siblings. Love siblings and are lit. Life is in your hands? It's just like Huey, Louie, and Dewey. Yesterday night, the good-for-nothing who had escaped from our cage broke the cage where the killer hunter was kept and handed him down to the first peasants who took revenge by killing him. What's more, now the peasants want the good-for-nothing to Ace, the first hunter, as the people's new chief. But that was yesterday night. Many nights, many moons, many winters ago, after our late chief spent a night loving us in our hut, the good-for-nothing. I wonder if those are deliberate, those that almost look like they are swears. Came to us, but I didn't want to love. I wanted blood. I'm pretty sure they are deliberate. It feels like only I have the right to love the one I love, Asa said. From that night on, our late chief never came back to the love hut. Even during our annual mating night, where everyone of us loves everyone of us to bring new kids to the place we live in the good-for-nothing made sure that our late chief loved no one but them. It's a bit tiring way to read when they don't just complete each other's sentences but stop mid-word. But that was many nights, many moons, many winters ago. Oh. Yesterday night, after the peasants asked him to be our new chief, he came to us and made a promise. When I rule, you'll be ruled out. We know A's coming to this cave as we speak. Please Ooze, not the good-for-nothing. Oh. Our lives are in low are your hands.
Sometimes people deprived stars of meaning, and the only thing that mattered was whom you gifted them to.
What? Okay. Okay, so they... Were you asking for advice or not? What? Okay. Something happening over here. Can I? No, cannot. I cannot jam. I can only... converse? I cannot converse. Oh, there we go. I'm confused. Most people think I should be chief, while some others think that the good-for-nothing is actually good for achieving? What? Good for achieving? What is achieving? But many amens, many amens own pack of hunters, which has decreased lately. The hunter who killed a peasant has paid with their own blood. Stop. An old hunter who was supposed to fulfill her last duty disappeared into the woods for reasons unknown. Stop, you good for nothing. Wait, who is good for nothing? What? There's also the love siblings, the smith, the leather worker, the hostler, the pigster. Who's on your side, huh? A bunch of peasants, the food giver, the herbalist, the songster. Wait, is it a revolution? That's why we agreed on letting the stars choose who between us will lead the people. Soothsayer? But I won't let you choose out of personal liking, stranger. I know you despise me. Do I? The stars' verdict will be determined by our opinions on the most important topics about the people. For example, the elders and their last duty. Our cruel tradition, okay, I guess they're against the tradition since they call it cruel. Our cruel tradition forces our elders to kill themselves when their bodies become useless for their life duty. Cruel? Yeah, there we go. So they disagree on that. Cruel, our last duty is merciful both for them and for the rest of us. This way, their spirits bless us all and their bodies don't waste the people's scarce resources in vain. I will honor the tradition of last duty, just like our late chief honored it. I'd rather honor the experience that our elders build up throughout their lives. Yeah, that sounds like a better position. Their bodies may be useless, but their advice may help younger bodies better fulfill their own life duty. Last duty must be ruled out. Elders should live till they decide they no longer belong in this world. Oh yeah, I can do the teleport thing. I just remembered. Okay, so give any constellation to the first hunter to preserve the tradition of last duty. Give it to the good for nothing to repeal it. Wait, are you the good for nothing? I guess so. Okay, so you're the good for nothing. Okay. So, give it to good for nothing. Okay. So it doesn't seem to matter which star we give. But we choose just who to give it with, and that's who we side with? But weren't they going to decide based on their... Or am I deciding based on their opinion? Let me roll some bones. The experience of an elder is precisely what makes him choose last duty, as I did. Okay. So, our Mufasa is supporting last duty. They seem to be a bit of a traditionalist. We're all about that Christmas. Let's go and play the banjo a bit, see what the banjo has to say. The banjo demon. Elders live, elders die, life is paramount. That's always what you say. How does that help? Does that matter? Am I supposed to interpret that in some way? Should I have more? We still are missing like a few of those, but I'm also not sure if it really matters. In the end, we have plenty to choose from. Fortune comes to those who seed lilies for their necks break even the driest soil. Root doesn't give going. Maybe we can give a root. Like the elders have roots and they keep growing. Keep getting more rooted. So, so yes. Has no legs yet it gets places. It has no beauty yet it will heal many flowers. Maybe we can give root. I am root. So we give root to a snake person. And that means that we side with the snake person. Which is something. Here you go, have a root. Thanks for privileging experience, Soothsayer. Now let me lead the discussion to people whose knowledge we could also use, strangers. Our late chief said that strangers should be welcomed among the people as long as they were useful. However, strangers are not like us, and they end up causing trouble like the despicable liar. The very collars we both are wearing were first carried here by a stranger. Strangers bring wonders from abroad, making us richer. There are many tribes out there who have contrapoints and inventions that we have not. Contrapoints, that's why they're dangerous. How do we tell the merchant from the spy, the trader from the invader? If the stars choose me, no stranger will ever cross our walls or compromise our safety again. Or am I choosing on this topic as well? Should I rule, I will foster all kinds of exchange with strangers. They will all be welcome. Okay. So, either like we join the EU, we have free trade and strangers are welcome in, or not. Oh, we are more restrictive. Let's see, do we have... Should I rule? La-ba-da-ba-da. All will be welcome. Okay, how about you? Do I only hear you? I can't choose. Okay, well, whatever. Whatever. So, do we want free trade, free market capitalism, or do we want a restrictive nationalist policy? Let us first do some bone rolling. You, as a stranger yourself, must know how difficult it is to trust someone new. Sure. Yes. Yes. Okay, one vote for the EU. Stranger is just another word for ill-founded fear. Okay, so this one seems to be also pro-EU. Unless it is protectionism market without autocracy or nationalism. Can we give moose? Oh, we can give that again, I think. Maybe. Or do we use it up? I'm a bit unsure. Maybe we can give... Sleeping Volcano instead. I'm also feeling being open to strangers, personally. Again, who knows how this might backfire. Maybe we'll be too naive and too inviting and people will roll in a Trojan horse or something. Is this... that seems to be a thing about this game. Your advice being interpreted a certain way and having mostly negative-ish consequences. Yeah, it could backfire terribly, yeah. But okay, let us join the EU. Thanks for privileging open-mindedness, Soothsayer. For the second time in a row. Now it is the time to discuss bonding. There's nothing to discuss. Our late chief always said that bonding would only make us weaker. Because those who bond tend to favor those we've bonded with, instead of the people as a group. Then why did they took me into their hut? Why did they love me every night? They wanted to introduce bonding among the people, but did not have the guts. Mating should be reduced to a single night, everyone loving everyone. Or mating should be reduced to 2 people alone loving each other every night. They should share a hut where they could raise the kids that come out from their bodies, if that may happen. Gasp. Are you out of your mind? The kids must be raised by the teacher at the kids' hut. the kids section of McDonald's. All strings that tie a kid to a birth body must be cut, both meat and unseen. Bonds make us feel, bonds make us live, and kids need to live bonds and feelings. Huff. Bonds break the group into smaller, weaker groups. We must remain together and strong. Yes. Of course, the most relatable position is snake person, where you have a more traditional situation, but then you have the love hut, the kids hut situation. I think both are. I don't think the kids hut solution doesn't make sense, so to speak. It's not quite humane. But the idea that will like make you prioritize the state. It is actually, I believe it is the situation in the Republic by Plato. I think that's the case, that you're raised by the state, not raised by your parents, I think, from what I remember. It's been a while. Okay, let us jam a bit. But yeah, that you should like have your fond feelings of the state and the people, and not just of who are close to you. We call it family, the cell of developed societies. Okay. Okay. I want to spice things up and take the opposite. I'm thinking maybe, because I do think it is an interesting position. It probably wouldn't work super well in real life, and it is like the stuff that sci-fi dystopian societies are made of. But it is a neat, interesting idea, concept. Bonding is the way, but it's too early, too dangerous. Okay. Okay. This is also a question, like how this will pan out. Am I voting like yes and no on policies and they will become the policies? Or am I like overall voting on who will become chief, and then whoever, becomes chief will be the one deciding and all their policies will come into place? But I'm feeling for the dystopian one family, power to the people solution. You can have a flowery. Let me just read up chat, see if there are any counterpoints. I'm not sure if I feel that deeply about the state. Sorry, Plato. Well, that is the surface level choice, but they seemingly seem to mutate along the way. Yep. Which is also the case in real life. Oh, can I... Looking very threatening. Can I... How do I... There we go. The stars understand the dangers of bonding better than the good for nothing. Ha! It was about time they understood something. I don't mean to keep talking about the same topic again and again, but... Why do we need bonding for? Why do we need bonding for when we already have the love hut? The love hut will be destroyed when I rule. Okay. Huh? Love should be restricted to those one bonds with. Or are they going to be like... Okay, so you can't have affairs or something, then you get murdered if they rule, maybe? You can't break the bond. A who loves someone outside their bond shall face execution. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Nonsense! How would the love siblings fulfill their life duty then? Bonding requires sacrifices. I'll protect the role of the love hut and the love siblings. I'll make sure that the love hut disappears. Okay, that one is pretty easy. I want to protect the love hut. My harem is not yet complete. Yeah, love hut sounds nice. Isn't that... what is the vegetarian vegan chain called? Ever Loving Hut? Isn't that it? Run by that cult, whichever cult it is. Okay. Protect the love hut. Yeah, snoo situation. So your stars agree with me on everything that has to do with the love hut. Oh, vegan loving hut. Okay, yeah, well, still a... Yeah, that's a love hut. I'd be happier if they hadn't agreed with the good-for-nothing's dangerous ideas as many times as with mine so far. Huh. There's something you need to understand, stranger. Our survival depends not only on protection, but also on balancing the people who work and the people who eat. If too many kids... I think most people need to eat. If too many kids are born, those of us who work can't feed them. That is... somewhat true, maybe. If too few kids are born, when they grow up, they'll be able to feed even fewer kids. We have to keep the balance. We will gradually decrease in number and strength till we finally disappear. So that's why we've always killed the kids' surplus as soon as they're born. If I rule, kids will belong to the bond they are born into, and the bonded ones will be responsible of feeding them. If they want to have more kids and work more to feed them, it will be their call. There we go, sorry, this is like free market capitalism again. Plus, if they have more kids than they desire... I recently talked to someone pretty eager to buy them. Oh, that's the merchant, I guess. I won't allow our kin to be sold as slaves for a price. I won't allow our kin to be killed as pigs for free. So... yeah, either murder kids that can't be taken care of by the state, by society, or the kids will have to be... the parents, the bonded, will have to care for them, and if they can't care for them, then they can sell them, and they will presumably become slaves. Or something like that. You heard of Loving Hunt? I thought it was a local thing. And hello, Cosmic. Hello, hope you're doing well. Hope you've had a good weekend. Yeah, no, it is, I guess it is an international thing. Or at least a vegan Loving Hut. I guess it is an international cult, whoever's running that franchise. You'd be surprised of how many companies are run by cults. Which other ones are there? I know there's the Hare Krishna one, if that can be called a cult. There was the tea that Leofan gave me that he said was run by some cult, or used to be. Snake. Though both bad, yeah. There's no such thing as a useless human being. Yep. Well, we're not human beings. We're animals. So that does not apply to us, regardless. Celestial Greetings. Okay, that was the company. We used to have two. I think they're both gone now. Oh, did they go bankrupt? The vegan, ever-loving vegan love hut. The one by us is definitely a cult, also delicious vegan food. But the Supreme Leader videos are hilarious. Yeah, I remember briefly seeing some of that when stopping by one of their places. Facebook? Is that run by a cult? Meta. Didn't the name Escape have some sort of odd pattern inside his jacket? There's one that's really known for making silverware, but I forget what it was called. Is it Hadeland Glassverk or something? Okay, let us see what the bones tell us. If he told me I can revive you as a slave, I'd say thanks, but no, my friend. That's a tricky question, though. Death or slavery? But I feel, you know, if you are unlucky, become a slave, at least you have the hope of becoming free at some point in the future. Zuckerberg. Yeah. For a moment I thought you meant Zoidberg, but that's another person. I think Celestial had some multi-level marketing stuff going on. That multi-level marketing. Can I choose to put it in the fire? No, I can't. That would be nice if there was like some way that I could choose to not choose. Okay, but sure. Okay. Capitalism and slavery. Let's go for that. Thanks for privileging business, soothsayer. Which makes it the third of my ideas that you privilege. For twice that, you liked the hunters better. Whatever the stars say, if kids are not a common responsibility but a property of bonded ones, it will be very hard to share foods and goods among the people as we always did. We will not share anymore because sharing is unfair for those who excel at their work. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Going full on libertarian. They should and will get more food and goods. This way, those who don't excel will work more in order to get as much as those who do. And the people as a whole will be richer. If I rule, we will all get the same. If I rule, and we will all get what we deserve. Okay, and I'm definitely voting for Antler Boy. Antler Boy. Right, okay, let us hear what all the things have to say. The magical banjo. What sayeth you? What do we say it? Us can only be strong when every single eye in it is strong. Yep, that sounds not bad. Okay, rolling the bones. Is it my fault that the one who loves me fosters possession above community? Yes. Yes, it is. Mufasa. Console fanboys can be a bit cult-like. But I guess that goes for a lot of those things. Let's give Shadow. Sorry for quietness. Writing a long NFC thingy. Okay. That is fine. Rexham, hope it's going well. Yellow Dolly in the US is run by... What is Yellow Dolly? But okay, I side with you. Everyone should have the same. Let's go for communist solution now. Go, go, go. Okay, there we go. I knew that your stars would choose sharing over race for excellence, stranger. I read NFT and I almost gasped out loud. Oh, I did not read that. I skipped. Sorry. I'd say there's only one big issue we haven't discussed yet. Punishment. Capital punishment or not, I'm sure the hunter here will be happy to tell you about their great and only invention. The punishment machine? Oh, the cages. Ever since I came up with a cage for people, I've come to think it's quite a useful tool. Caging offenders gives us time to understand the offense, talk to all people involved, excuse me, and determine whether the crime needs to be paid with more cage time. Sounds almost like a reward. Got to limit cage time, or even with mutilation or banishment, or in very extraordinary cases, execution. It's weird that he's so anti-execution. Okay, cage time is a waste. The offender turns useless, eating while not working, and our strength is only as good as our work. Besides, I'm living proof that cages don't work. Ha, highly improved cages. What's more, mutilation creates people who work slower but eat just as much as anyone. Banishment creates enemies that may come back and attack us. If I rule, small offenses shall be paid with goods dispossession, while big offenders will face execution. Let us know, stranger. Will your stars favor my views on cage time? Or or will they be commonsensical? Oh, if I will be commonsensical. Will the stars agree with my vision of goods dispossession and execution? Okay, so either jail, mutilation, and maybe execution. Yeah, and like having enough time for deliberation of cases, like a more of a normal judicial system, and this was you would pay for your offenses with your goods, or you would be executed, I think, and being a bit more not considering the cases for as long, it seemed like. Okay, let me just catch up on chat. There's some of them in Germany too. It's a cafe restaurant, okay, yeah. The yellow deli. Are there any good cults? Any that are good, that are not worth getting rid of? Support the hunky one, yeah. The rule of the hunky. The himbos. Create the perfect himbo society. Humanities forbund. So that's a good cult. Chick-fil-A is a cult. Is it actually a cult? Or is it? It is run by, at least I know the head is like anti-LGBT. But maybe they belong to some Christian cult. This became surprisingly direct at the end. They started way more obscure, yeah. Cult of the Lamb looks nice. New face, did you notice a new face? Urban. You can share it in the Discord. Cult of the Himbo. Justice without time is just revenge. Okay. Yes? Okay, sure. What? What? Justice without time? What? Okay, I don't... Yeah. Yep, sure. Whatever that means. Himbo culters. Furries. Cult of the furries. Cage time would only create resentment, isolated individuals, enemies within. Okay, so the dead chief is not a fan of cage time. Cage time does seem like the more humane option. Maybe? Like the goods dispossession thing seemed an a-okay way to potentially do it, but it seemed like we would not give them... Yeah. We would either take the goods or execute them, and maybe not give much time for the judicial system to work. So Antler Boy does seem like the more reasonable one, but I bet it will backfire. Though again, I'm not sure if we are voting on actual policies or if they're just accumulating all the votes at the end, and whoever got all the votes will be the winner. I like how Hunky was censored for some reason. Still haven't let's see. Future stream game near future, but a physical version. Still waiting for it to be shipped. Okay, talking about the Cult of the Lamb. Need to play more Disco Elysium. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Urban would say yes to that. I still need to play it. I haven't started it yet. But I've started so many games that I need to finish, including this one. Including Grotto. Cages for people are a good idea, even the stars agree. Yeah, sure. Huh. Maybe I am smart. It looks like we've covered all important topics, and your stars favored my vision 4 out of 7 times. So what now? Now what I would call a resounding victory. What I would call a resounding victory, since they favored mine only 1 time less. Probably should have been not what I call a resounding victory. Aren't you content with it? ... I am not. Do you want the stars to confirm my victory? Dot dot dot. I do. Huh. I'll grant your wish to be laughed at twice in a row. Say, stranger, who between us must lead the people? Okay, give any constellation to the new leader of the people. Okay, that one is tricky. Cosplayed as Cult of the Lamb. That's cool, I think. Did I see pictures of that? Maybe I saw pictures of that. It sounds familiar, or maybe I've mentioned it before. But that is cool regardless. Humanoid version, since the building a fursuit would be expensive. Yeah, would take a lot of time as well. But the world is changing. The world needs changes. Okay. Can't we introduce a republican monarchy or whatever the heck Norway is? What do the bones say? What say the bones? As much as I love the good for nothing, I fear too many changes would endanger the people. Okay, so they are conflicting. That is not helpful. The banjo tells us that change is needed. The bones tell us that no changes, please. I was confused for a sec, but then I remembered how wild their official Twitter. Oh yeah, I can post it in Discord if you want. Yeah, sure. You can do that. And yeah, I think I remember seeing, didn't the Cult of the Lamb Twitter like post some sort of kissing image recently? Or something? I seem to remember that. Okay, but who do we want as a leader? Do we want Stagboy, Himbo, or the good for nothing, free market, everyone for themselves, capitalist? They did want slaves and bonding. Well, okay, bonding and, I mean, not murdering surplus children and letting the elderly live longer. Those are good points. But they also wanted everyone to work for themselves as much as possible. And various other things. Good for nothing. As earlier said, they both suck in their own way, yeah. Okay, the Snake Boy started out the best, then got darker and darker. Antler Boy started out the worst, and then got I don't want to burn down the love hut, though. That sucks. But okay, let us change society. Let us doom us all with... But, have the stars changed their mind? They have. Dot dot dot. Are you content? Huh. Grrr. I am, I will. Then there's little more to say. I, known as the good for nothing, am the new leader of the people. I let the people meet their chief.
And you came for no apparent reason. Did you even know who you were? Were you running away? Were you trying to change? Were you trying not to? But what still puzzles me after all this time is, why did you come to me?
What? Why did I come to who? Why? Yes. Who did I come to? Why? Why did you watch Doctor Who? Okay, sleepy time. Sleepy, sleepy. Yawn, yawn. Okay, who are next? Who will want advice now? What awful thing has happened? Oh, thank you for that tea, Redeem. Leofan, do you have any tea left? I have a little bit. I also have some Pepsi Max on my left, actually. Oh, where did my... Okay, it's over there. Okay, my phone was making noise, but I'm sure it's fine. Nothing is burning, hopefully. You finished your tea? Oh no. Contact the cult. Need a new dose. Who are you? Bird person. Kra. Quick, there's no time for greetings. Give me advice now. I need to dye my hair, dye my headkerchief for tonight's ceremony. But I can't make up my mind on the color. Which one suits me better? My life depends on it, my future, my happiness. Please give me a color, quick. Wants to know which color suits him better. Okay, let us jam on it. And you have no Pepsi Max? Oh no. I have no mouth and also no Pepsi Max. The red plates will prevail. The red plates? What? What does that mean? We don't have any red plates? Roll bones. A is the food giver who takes care of the barn and divides its good among the people. A is the food... Yeah? Okay. What does that matter? Go backwards while watching the bird dude. Once you have the symbol, remember this had that handy little teleport ability. Okay. Okay. The banjo seems to favor red, so maybe you should take something that is red. Crabs can be red. And... Okay, scorpions cannot be red. I guess the only thing... A lot of things can be red, but maybe crab. Crab can be red? Can crab be red? I think they can be red. But okay, I've teleported. Go backwards while watching the bird dude once you have the symbol. Okay. Should I go more forward? I'm guessing you do. Do you want to take the picture of the pattern? Is that the thing? Urban. I saw the beacon. Who's in danger? All the colors. Rainbow tie-dye. That would be cool. Maybe he wants to win a tie-dyeing competition. Yeah, crabs are indeed red, except for when they are not red. Cartoon crabs, I think, are often red. The left wall has the Fantastic Four, the thing. That thing? Or that thing up there, maybe. But okay, I'll give the crab. I'll give crab. See what happened? My red impervious skin. Ah, okay, it does say red in the description. I knew it. Red is my color. I'll be amazed. You saved my life. You're the best. Okay, you're welcome. I'm so in debt with you. I'm your pal for life. Oops, I'm late. No time to say goodbye. Okay, goodbye. Goodbye. Oh, has the fire...
I
Yep.
wish I could say I had always been waiting for you. That you were some kind of chosen one. But there was no prophecy. No waiting. No waving.
Waving.
It just happened.
It just happened, okay. Okay. Those flame talks don't give me much. Oh yeah, I can just teleport to bed. They animate these reactions well? Yeah. They do. Maybe it's the atmosphere, but this game is a little spooky. Yes, it is. Not exactly scary spooky, but it is definitely has a dark ambiance. The flames sound a bit drunk. Yeah, too much pina colada. Oh, Ewoks. Or, I guess, many different ones. A pig. A hare. Don't know what that is. Don't know what that is. Find cave spooky. Caves can be pretty spooky. Especially if it's like a very tight cave. Can get stuck. That's spooky. There he is. We did it. Whoa. Ooh-ah. Whoa. Well, the bunny looks like it has had its arm cut off. Whoa. Dot. Lemming or wild hamster. That could be. For some reason, the way the flame pauses itself makes me think of Johnny Cash version of Bridge Over Troubled Water. Not sure if I've heard that one. We salute you, soothsayer. It is the Belgian Congo now? Nope, you're wrong, Ace. It's not the Belgian Congo. Nope, you're wrong. Ace is Star Tamer. I heard it from the stranger who gives you something in exchange for something, and Ace more trustworthy than you. Dot. No way, you're wrong. The first hunter says Ace just a stranger, and the first hunter is more trustworthy than that stranger. Now, nah, you're wrong. The one who lied told me Ace a starry mountain, and Ace way more trustworthy than Urg. Can I take that? What? Stop. Back? Okay, let's start again. We salute you, the one who's got names a bunch. Well, the bunny has a cute, like, outie navel belly button. We four are the most awesome ones among the people. We used to be 5. Stop, that's not important now. Let's tell them about yesterday's ceremony. But everyone met under the ceremonial tree. One of. And we killed a horse. Okay, good. Good for you. One of us. And we bathed in its blood. So one of us died. Okay, so the horse died? And we splashed to the songster's tunes. And the good for nothing became our new chief. The good for all. And it was like, whoa. 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 Dot. Whoa. So now that the people have a new chief, the time has come for the most awesome ones to have our own chief. And our own incredible party. We've already caught a frog to play the horse's part. it will be like... Stop. Whoa. Let's all tell the one who's got names a bunch why you think you must lead the most awesome ones. I'm always happy, and the teacher says that happiness should be foremost. I must be foremost. I never let anyone shut me up, and the teacher says our voice should always be heard. ... I take my time to ponder before I speak, and the teacher says one should always think first. As for me, I don't need anyone to tell me why I should be leader. Now you, the one who's got names a bunch, choose a star and give it to the new chief of the most awesome ones. Well, this one seems to be the smartest, the ponderer. This is the mystery choice, the Lilami. Lilami. The angry pig. Looks kind of angry. Then this seems to be the nice person. They're happy. So that's good. This one seems to be the dumb one. Dumb and loud. So, between these three, I think. The pig, don't know anything about them. Them seem angry and peppy. Okay, I just repeated the same thing. What a polite smile, yeah. That one has a pretty polite smile. He's the only one. They're the only ones smiling. They're kind of creepy hands, though. Creepy grabbers. Let us see what the bones have to say and the magical banjo. If they illuminate the situation any. Poor kids, if they only knew one of them will die soon. Okay, are we choosing who's going to die, probably? Maybe? I'm guessing that's probably what we're doing, without knowing it, maybe? No trembling hand ever set the right way. No trembling hand ever set the right way. Did anyone of them have trembling hands? Hands seem pretty steady. They're all very steady in their animation, so... This one is lacking a hand, though. And good evening, Mally. Hope you're doing well. Hope you've had a good weekend. That's a lot of responsibility. Yeah. It is. One of them is hiding his hands. Yeah, there we... Yeah. So they're like hiding their hands. They are definitely not hiding. They only have one hand. They have two creepy hands. That's tricky. What did the banjo say again? What'd you say? Something about trembling hands. Do not tremble line hands. The one with trembling hands should not lead the way. Something like that. Sega indeed. No trembling hand ever set the right way. Okay, that doesn't really help much. Sleepy time for me. I'll have trembling hands at work tomorrow. No. But okay, that is fine. You have a good night, Rexam. And moi to you. Sleep tight. And gambare. Say. Maybe the tremble was taken out. To be fair, a child was sacrificed earlier in the stream. Yep, things have happened. I'm well. Hope your day is good. Yeah, doing pretty well. A bit of stress though, since I'm involved with convention organizing, Nordic FastCon. But doing pretty okay. Now just chilling with this relaxing cave game. This is tricky. I assume the older wise one might have trembling hands. Sleep. Yes. Sleep now. To quote Dark City. This is tricky. This is tricky. Probably doesn't really matter too much. I'm guessing who I choose might be the one who dies, unless I maybe choose the right one. I'm unsure. What seems like the most righteous one would either be Happy Boy or Ponder Boy, but Ponder Boy doesn't seem... They're not smiling. That is not good. Need to smile. But we also have the wild card of Pig. Was given no reason for why they should be leader, but they seem very determined. No trembling. So maybe Pig. Maybe angry small pig. Good luck. Hope the con goes well. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. It's a lot of work, alas. Let me see. Have I missed anything? Probably does matter, but you can always play again. Yeah, believe in a smiling god. Not an angry tiny god. Maybe I should take the nice one. Except you might die. Well, whatever. We're going to die sooner or later. Might as well die happy. Can I... Or did I... Okay. Sure. Congratulations. The stars chose me. I'm chief. Whoa. Whoa. Go with the one in the middle. Pig is pretty young. No, they said everything will become my prey and I'm the best hunter. I must be chief. Woe me. Or woe me. Nah, they said eyes and I've got the sharpest eyesight ever. I must be chief. Woe me. ... Oh, now he's smiling. No way, they chose the hurricane and I've got hurricane-shaped things in my ears. I must be the chief. Oh, me. Okay, I am chief. I am chief. Are they going to murder each other? Stop. There's only one way to solve this. Chief? Tomorrow when the sun sets behind the barn. Okay. Bring your own sticks and stones. Whoa. Whoa. What? ... Are we really doing this? Okay. So, did it not matter? At all? Are we going to meet someone new? Okay, yep. Already. Oh, what's this? Hello. Owl? A big owl. It's a bit chilly outside, don't you think? How's life? What up? This is not how you start a conversation with someone you never met before, is it? Sorry. I don't get to talk to people that much. I'm the eye on the tree, the people's night lookout. It's a very stereotypical position for an owl. Will the real chief please stand up? There's the beak, yep. There is the beak. Boring. But ever since our late chief died, there's like night movement. Are people going to war? I mean hunters. Not all of them, hehe, but maybe half of them. You see, they're supposed to be loyal to the good for all, aren't they? Then why do they visit the first hunter's hut late at night? Yeah, there's going to be a revolution. I know they're up to something. A revolt, but then again, hehe. I mean, I like the idea of protection and tradition of the first hunter. And I like equal sharing, just like we always did, and cages. But cages was the first hunter's idea. A's much better than the good for all, and Air's selling idea of selling kids. But on the other hand, there's someone I'd love to bond with. Cheesy. Yes, very cheesy. Ace the food giver who takes care of the barn and distributes food among the people. A puts my family food in a small box tied to a string every dusk just when I wake up. A smiles at me while I pull the string, then waves and goes to sleep. We've never talked to each other. A sleeps when I'm awake and A's awake when I sleep, except during ceremonies. During the last ceremony, like all ceremonies, I climbed down from the tree. Like all ceremonies, no one looked at me. Except the food giver who stared at me all the time. A red headkerchief, bright as the setting sun. Yeah, the other bird. And I looked at him all the time, and my spirit watered? Hehe. I talked too much, and I lost you, didn't I? Sorry, lack of practice. Thing is, if I want to follow my heart, I must give away the hunters who conspire against the good for all. But if I want to be loyal to my principles, I must shut up and favor a shady conspiracy on behalf of the first hunter. Cheesy, heh. Should I follow my principles or my heart, tradition or novelty, the chosen chief or the conspiring one? Yeah. So I would probably vote nay for revolution, but who knows? Who knows how they're going to interpret whatever we tell them? Stared at them all the time. How romantic. That is how romancing begins. Begins with staring, and it goes from there. The owls are not what they seem. Yeah, this game has turned romantic. This would have been an interesting dating sim. These characters. There's no progress without change. Yep. So, the magical banjo wants some change. And the old bones probably don't. The eye on the tree is not important. Choose the best for the people. Okay, they are neutral. Okay, so I want to tell them to tell about the hunters so that the revolt can stop, but I have no idea which of these would do that. Let's look at the descriptions of those we haven't used yet. Icicle, when water hates what? When water hates crops, it becomes a sword. Okay, it becomes a sword. So that's probably pro-revolution, maybe. My head is so high, the mountain of blade, that I'm always the first to be rained and snowed on. Okay, no idea what that would be interpreted as. And the wind will spread our seeds and life will bloom somewhere and the storyteller will blow new truths into our hearts. Maybe wind, as in change, as in not going back to the old ways? Wind, maybe? Yeah. Won't call them icicles anymore, water swords, so that would be a better name for them. Sleeping volcano, deep in the volcano, oinks a trove of lava drops, goes from long forgotten gushings, hush their prayers. No idea how they would interpret that. Crab. My red impervious skin protects me, my pincers protect me, walking sideways protect me. It's 23:30, but I'm still having a damn fine cup of coffee. It's never too late for damn fine cup of coffee, black as a moonless night. Okay, I kind of want to go for wind. There are a lot here if I were to try to interpret all of them. What does horse say? Hooves yield the honest horseman's hold, never whining. Never whining, never denying, never neighing. Where? Yes. Wait, why is... No, okay. Okay, yeah. Probably doesn't matter. Just noticed that part of the outline here was yellow, like lighter green on the horse. Does that matter? Does that mean anything? But okay, let us try wind. Come on, grab the wind. No idea how they're going to interpret that. Unks a trove. Never heard that used as a verb like that. Yeah, Yeah, there are some creative uses of language in this game. What was the original question? This. Must choose between principles or heart, tradition or novelty. The chosen chief or the aspiring one. So I think the question was whether to tell about the hunters that are sneaking in the night. But maybe... I don't know. Chosen chief for the aspiring one, that would be changes. Wind is... Wait, That's also a tricky one, because the new chief, the current chief, is the one who is for changes, but a change right now would mean murdering the new chief that is for changes. And going back to the old one, that would be change. So I don't even know what would change be in this situation. Would that be murder or not murder? It's a dream for me to go to the Twin Peaks inspired cafe. Is that a thing? I'm guessing that's in the US probably. Somewhere. That would be cool. Always drinking tea even when I'm just about to go to bed. Yeah, same here. Same here, unfortunately. My teacup. I think my tea's... Yeah. I don't have much tea left. But I do have some Pepsi Max that we'll have to do for now. Okay, have some wind. Let's see what you do. New truths into our hearts. Yes. I guess I know what to do, given that the first hunter speaks of tradition and the good for all brings new ideas. Okay, good. I will inform the good for all about the conspiracy. I choose the good for all and air idea of bonding and freedom and the food giver. I'll follow my heart and curse myself for betraying my principles. Cheesy, hehe. Yes.
At first, you didn't even notice I was there. Most people fail to see what's standing just above them, or below them, or around them. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you were no exception.
I think it is in Washington somewhere, the cafe. I also want to go to the H.R. Giger bar, I think it is. Which I think is in Switzerland, which I think is also where the H.R. Giger museum is. They should combine those. So you don't have to travel so far. You can go to both at the same place. Not to be confused with Twin Peaks, which is a Hooters-like restaurant. I wonder if that's confused many people. Many Twin Peaks fans. Okay, now here is Snake. Snake Chief. I was so confused when I saw that in Texas. I'm thankful to meet you again, Soothsayer. Shooksayer. Actually, my thankfulness towards you is starting to pile up. Hooray. I guess that's good. First, you helped me become what I'm now. Second, the eye on the tree told me. ... Thank you, twice. Double thanks. Tusen tack. I must do something with the first hunter. But I can't punish him. Why can't you? That would only secure him the people's sympathy. I'll pretend I know nothing. I'll offer him a hand. And I'll make him my second in command. That sounds almost reasonable, and I'll accept your ideas on cages, kids, whatever. Then I'll show everyone I'm merciful conciliatory. And then, the very next night, one of our former supporters, a hunter feeling betrayed and abandoned, will kill the first... Okay, that's not good. I thought you were going to... Okay. Yes, no. Don't do that. No. At least that's what the eye on the tree will say, I saw. Then I'll punish the killer. A fair and just chief. A bit twisted, I confess. But I can't think of a better way to ensure peace. The peace that you fostered. I can think of ways. By the way, speaking of mercy, which one of the love siblings you like the best? But they're connected, they're conjoined. The good for all wants to know which one of the love siblings do you like the best. When we only met them once, I don't have any... I don't know which is which. Like the left one or the right one. Thankfully my Texan friend educated me on that. Furry cave politics is rough. It sure is. Sure is. This is like yeah, behind the scenes at the furry convention. All the politics going on. People trying to take control. Who will live, who will die? Together in life, together in death. Yes. Sounds good. Snake is honest to itself? Yeah, that is something. Okay, what do you say, Bones? What you say? The one I should have loved has received nothing but hate all through her life. A will pay all that hate back. Okay, so they are saying that then that's not good. But there's nothing we can do about it now. Maybe they should have been murdered. Maybe we should have allowed the assassination. I don't know what any of these would mean. Can we give mask? We probably can't. Still don't get why mask, why we can, why the outline is here, but we can't actually choose it. I wonder if it's a bug. Okay, let's go for icicles, the ice swords, water swords, classic moose antlers. Maybe it is the middle one. Maybe that will mean anything, something. Maybe they can interpret it as, oh, we must let them both live. Probably won't, but who knows? Who knows? Sure? Yeah, sure. That's good to know. Whatever we communicated. Sleep. I have no mouth, yet I must sleep. Oh, there are the... Oh, are they wearing... Looks like they're wearing Christmas lights. Please choose not the good for nothing. Our lives are in your hands. I wonder if this has outright no answers? That would be the same conclusion regardless. Oh, there is one... One head is gone. Or just hanging there. Pretty... Yeah, okay. I would imagine that would lead to... What you call it? When, like, a limb is dead and it starts festering. That's not good. Should get that looked at. Like you in reality have 4 choices and others just do nothing. Maybe. Maybe you might get a random outcome if the message isn't clear. Maybe. Message seems to rarely be very clear here. Necrotic damage? Is that what it's called? I think it's Kolbrand in Norwegian? Maybe? That's a lot of dots. They're probably not happy with us. Happy? The lone sibling wants to know if you're happy. No, I'm not happy with that result. But probably would not have been happy with other results either. Even facing death, life is yes, sure. What does that even mean? Life is paramount? Life is important? What does that actually mean? Throwing some bones? What do they say? This can't be happening? Yep. It is happening. Am I happy? What is the unhappiness symbol? Can I do an unhappiness symbol, I wonder? Which is the least happiest one here? Shadow, let's see. The whore grants groin in the shadows. The secret is shared amidst worlds. Sleeping volcano, deep in a volcano. Ongstrovabada goes from long forgotten gushings. Hush their prayers. Okay, maybe sleeping volcano. Mask. I can unfortunately not choose mask for some reason. I cannot choose mask. I don't know why. It might be a bug. Necrotic tissue damage is when parts of your skin or body is dying from poison or illness. Okay, have a sleeping volcano. Ghosts! Can you see a ghost close to us? Because I can see him, and I can hear him. A says, you happy bastard. What?
I won't lie. At first, I wanted you to go. I was scared of your soft body made out of flesh, made out of life, of death. Malady.
Okay. How did they get happy from that? Yeah. They're very free with interpretations. So you might think that you're going for something, but you're actually going for something else. I thought it was shock. Yeah, well, I think they did say they were asking if I was happy, so it did seem like they thought that I was communicating that I was happy, but I could be wrong. And what are you? A sheep? No. Something else? Maybe it's a sheep. But let us talk to them. Conjoined giraffe is a cool design idea, though. There are a lot of very cool designs in this game. I do really like the art style and the character designs. You, youngster. Maybe it's a koala? Are they chewing like eucalyptus? Because I think that might require a lot of chewing, if I remember correctly. Why'd you keep helping those who call themselves chief? They know shit. Could be buffalo or yak, no horns though. Yeah, unless they are hidden. Yeah, unless they're hidden under the hat, maybe. It turns out that hunters loyal to the first hunter ambushed the good for all. Okay, so they did murder the new chief, but for some reason A already knew. Okay. Yeah, so this is what happened. And the first hunter ambushers were ambushed. The ambushers were ambushed by hunters loyal to the good for all. Did someone ambush the ambushing ambushers also? Who now call themselves the do-gooders. Koala makes sense, I think. Yeah, it might be. Since they do that chewing thing, maybe, and it might be eucalyptus or something that they have stashed there. A confronted the good for all and air do-gooders. Some of the first hunters upholders took advantage of the situation and captured the good for all. As we speak, both Chief and Usurper are held captive by air opponent supporters. And that's it. Foolish fighting games. What happened to the 4 people who wanted to be leader, I wonder? Huh. If only the herbs in my hair were effective against their nonsense. Ah, this is the medicine person, maybe. Who has magical herbs growing on them. The place we live in does not need chiefs. I'd say koala or panda because of the air shape and herbs. Yeah. Yeah. The nose, maybe? Like the sort of a broad nose. Our chief is the ceremonial tree. Our fate depends on it. The tree is the chief? Is that the true chief? You heard it, youngster, you heard it. We must commit to the tree. Never forget that. I, the herbalist, told you. Sure, yes. Yep. All praise the tree. The ceremonial tree. Time to sleep. Sleepy time. Oh, Splinter is back. A grew up inside my belly. It's my fault to fix. That's the one who thought that we wanted them to murder their child? When I did not... I did not want that. Do we know what animal the suits here is? No. Not really. From the promotional art, we will look at that. I guess we'll see it again. I think we see it again when the game is closed. I think that's what they have in the background. From the promotional art, it looks like it might be a frog or a gecko or something. But we are not sure. We never... So far, we haven't seen ourselves in-game. Okay, let us see what Splinter has to say. Please, help me, please. Maybe they didn't kill their child. Remember the last time I came here? I followed your advice and put him and ended him. Okay, they did kill their child. I thought it was the worst day of my life. Silly me. ... The place we live in is broken. The first hunter and the good for all, after being captured and released by supporters of the other one, agreed to split the place we live in by the river. Anyone who crosses it will be instantly spared by either of the blocks. Okay, this is not good. The good for all got the mountainside. The first hunter got the woodside. When the split took place, I was in the teaching hut on the mountainside. My kids were playing on the woodside. I'm not allowed to see them. I'm not allowed to ask about them. They're nice but troublesome if they don't obey the first hunter. Please tell me my kids are alright. Okay, so this is the teacher then who raises the kids, I guess, in the kids' hut. After they have been formed in the love hut. Let's see what their banjo has to say. Everything is gonna be alright. Okay, thank you. Thank you for those words of comfort. Everything is fine. This is okay. This is okay. Now let's see what the bones say. What you say? One of the kids is here with me on the other side. Okay, that is not good. One of the kids is dead. I'm a bit torn. On the one hand, this word of mouth narrative is interesting, but on the other hand, I would really love a more visualized approach for these what happened scenarios. Yeah, it's interesting. And I'm probably not the best reader for these characters either, which probably affects it. I have no idea what to give here. Mountain, my head is so high, the mountain complained that I'm always the first to be rained and snowed on. We can do a mountain. Not sure if it matters too much, we're just telling them how the kids are. And I don't know what the mountain is communicating. Maybe it's good, maybe it's bad. The first to be rained and snowed on. What does it mean? What's rain and snow here? Yeah, that's the question. I have no idea. No. That just can't be... What? That's not what I told you to tell me. What? What? Okay.
I really don't know when I stopped seeing you as an intruder. I guess I saw you sort of cared for all those brutes, as if they were part of you. And then, one day, just before it all went wrong, I started thinking of you as a part of us.
Did he basically just say you didn't answer my question? Yeah, that seemed to be it. Which I can agree with, but... But... Yeah, everyone else seemed to be able to interpret whatever I gave them in some way. Maybe I should have given Crab. Or the water swords. Maybe he would have said... Or they would have said the same regardless. Is it sleepy time? No, it's not sleepy time. Okay, let's go and talk to whoever is here time. Who are you? Sounds like an air problem, yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's a cool design. That's a cute... Leopard? Are you a leopard? Are you a jungle cat? Maybe it's an ocelot? Revolver ocelot? Spare ocelot? See what they have to say. Hi, stranger no more. I was about to say, isn't that a band? But that's Fate no more. That's different. Ocelot or cheetah? Is it a jackal? A jackal? Serval? It could be all of those. I'm not sure which it matches the most. I'm the first hunter is a new first hunter. A asked me to come while A prepares for war. The good for all divided the place we live in and took control of the mountainside. Both the harvest fields and the barn are on their side. Seemed like a very not great way to divide things, just very suddenly drawing up a line out of nowhere without planning it a bit. Besides the smith, the stables, and the defensive walls, we have the pigsty, but if we eat nothing but pig meat, soon we'll run out of pigs. But they'll starve soon anyway, since we have no food to give them. So, solved. We cannot go hunting because we need all our spares to watch over the river frontier in case the good for all attacks. The longer this situation lasts, the weaker we will be, till one day they destroy us. But we won't let that day arrive. Luckily for us, the first hunter has a plan. We'll take them by surprise, like fire on a moonless night. Like a good cup of coffee on a moonless night. Like a fish in a percolator. There'll be a moonless night soon. We'll set chunks of dry pig dung on fire. We'll throw them at their huts. That sounds smart. Horrible, but smart. They'll come out. Fire will let us see them. The smith is on our side. Our arrows and spears will be ready. And we'll take the place we live in back. You witnessed how your chief of choice, the good for all, killed one of the love siblings. Yep. You've seen Ace torn the people in two. The first hunter knows that you're on our side now. What? Okay, good. I guess. So say, stranger no more. What must we burn first? The good for all's hut, the crop fields of their bastion, the barn? Okay. What to burn? Let me just catch up with the chat. First hunter among equals. Answer my question, please, tarot cards? No. Maybe best Family Guy skit ever. Oh, Jackal. Okay, that was a reference. Squidward with the conch shell. Hello, what? And hello, Towser Pony. Hope you've had a good weekend. Hope you were having a good Sunday. The fish in the coffee machine is the most cursed parts of Twin Peaks. That's a classic. This is a good episode. Okay, let us play our magic banjo. Let's see what it says. What should be burned first? Red fire, red havoc, the red plates will prevail. What are the red plates? I have no idea. Do we burn the crops? Bro, what did the crops do to you? Yeah. All crops are bastards. As they say. Yeah, or the best. I'm slowly watching Twin Peaks with Rexham. If you don't give him what the A asks for, A may think that you do not support air side or air plan. Yeah? Okay, so I need to... Maybe I need to try to think of something here that actually sort of answers it. Maybe Antler Moose would tell the hut, but maybe if I go for like some plant stuff, that would be the crops, maybe? Red plates, like a dish with meat on it. Maybe that's how it should be interpreted. A clay plate? Well, regardless, the plates must endure. The plates must endure. Anyone have any suggestions? So we have, let's see, we have Rival's hut, the crop fields, or the barn. And it is hard to know what communicates what, of course. Other than, like, the plants might communicate plants, might communicate crops, maybe. But you never know. And it seems like we want to communicate something. We don't want it to be like with Splinter, that it seemed like we didn't give an answer. The rival was, they are attacking the good for all. They're attacking the snake chief. The libertarian, the capitalist, the traditionalists are attacking him. Sword maybe, so we destroy the hut leader, maybe. Let's see what the sword says again. Be the point that sets the path, the edge that makes the cut, the hand that wields the grip, the smith that forges the sword. Maybe it mentions a smith here. Let's see, like, do they mention places? Okay, that does not mention a place, as far as I can see. Graveyard. Rained and snowed on. Okay, horseman. Barren earth. Harvest. This mentions harvest fields. Let's see what this mentions. Mentions nothing. Become antlers. Water the desert. Breeding. We must breed. That's the solution. Okay, we already looked at that one. Did I look at these? Yeah, that was a graveyard. Let's see. groin, shadows, flowers. Okay, red, seed. So this is seed. Thousand of arm danced her way to the tree. Okay, there's a tree. Legs. When water hates crops, this one mentions crops. It becomes a sword. This one explicitly mentions crops. So at least that is something. That's not okay. Kinda don't want to do that though, but it explicitly mentions something that they asked for. But that would make the other side starve. It's nice if I can avoid starving them, but the soothsayer must do what the soothsayer must. Scorpion then. What did it say about the mountain? Okay, a scorpion that was... as its own sting pierced its back, the scorpion felt treason and the graveyard's call. The sting, though, felt free. Mountain, yeah, the mountain was... My head is so high, the mountain complained, that I'm always the first to be rained and snowed on. Red plates as in crab. Maybe the banjo is obsessed with crab. That was the one that suggested the red for the bandana for the other guy. My red impervious skin protects me. My pencil. That's also an interesting thing. So many here, but this one mentions crops, and the bones seem to say that we should like have them on our side, make it seem like we're making a choice. Crab is interesting because red. I've recently been playing Brocked Investigator, and I really like that game. Nice. Yeah, I'm not sure if you watched me play it on stream or not. I don't remember who was present for all the playthroughs. Guessing you did, but it is a very good game. I greatly enjoyed Brock the Investigator. So glad to hear you're enjoying it. Maybe I go for crops because crops are mentioned, but that will probably not lead to good stuff. Red is interesting too because crab. See what would happen, and maybe right solution is always just crab. That's the best answer. Crab is always right. How do you do? Hello and good evening. My pants fell off now. Hope you're having a good Sunday. When in doubt, crab. Everyone loves crabs. Okay, so if people want crab, I can try for crab, see what happens. I just hope that Ocelot, boy, whatever they are, doesn't get mad. Hopefully they like crab. One of them is red. The others are orange. Is that the leader crab? Oh, did you already play through it? Towser Pony, did you complete, Brock? Okay, have a crab. Protection, protection, protection. You want us to burn the defensive walls, but you're on our side. Wait, what? What am I... We were wrong when we believed you would be in... No! No, okay, now we lost. We lost. Crab was not the right answer. The first hunter will know. That's not good. Maybe they'll murder us.
Poor brutes. They made fools of themselves when they thought that you were on their side. But they were all wrong. You were
side of synthwave fire.
Because you wear.
You wear? What do I wear? We didn't say we weren't on your side, we just said crab, exactly. Guess they don't like crabs. Oh, you already beat it and got one ending, nice. I still need to beat it more. I want to get all the endings, even though I know one of them is like a genocide run sort of thing, which I'm not very eager about. Oh, is it the same one? No, this is a new one. Oh, Antelope, I think. Hakuna Matata. I need to beat it more. Yes. Yes, that is indeed the thing I said. I speak in the name of the good for all, as in I'm ere new first do gooder. Hey, he's busy preparing for a party. Peace. Oh, nice. As you may know, First Hunter and Ear followers control the wood side of the place we live in. It includes some important huts like the Smith. Okay, so now they're going to try to attack, maybe? Hopefully peace negotiations, excuse me. It's only a matter of time that they're armed to the teeth and destroy us. But we won't give them the time. The good for all came with a plan. We'll take them by surprise, like fire on a moonless night. What about the moon? Oh yeah, everyone's obsessed with the moonless night. There'll be moonless night soon. We'll set hay bales from our fields on fire. We'll throw them at their huts. Maybe we can give this one a crab as well. They'll come out. Fire will let us see them, but they won't see us. Or no, maybe if we give them crab, they will choose... Yeah, since the defensive things were on the other side, it seemed like. Okay, we'll see what they say here. Our arrows and spears will rain on them like crabs from the heavens, and we'll take the place we live in back. It was you who turned the good for nothing into good for all, so Ace, sure that you still help us. Tell me, soothsayer, which hut among the stables, the pigsty, the smith, or the First Hunter hut must we fire up first? Maybe I can say. Maybe I can say crab. I can try doing an all crab run. Everyone just gets crab. So something funny happened today. My friend was looking for something and I told them it's under there and they said it's under where? And then when we both said, wait, it's underwear, and laughed. Nice. That's a good one. When in doubt, crab. Be it red dung or red hay, the red plates will provide... What are the red plates? Crab? Do crabs have plates? Armadillos have plates, probably. But we have no armadillo. We are still missing 2 or 3. Well, no, probably more. 4 or 5 or something star signs. Yes, oddly fitting username for that story. Yeah. Okay, let's try crab again. Oh no, I need to roll the bones. Need to roll the bones first. Roll bones. Bones. Gonna head out, but have a... Oh, crab of a time. Thank you. Thank you, Melly. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you have a good Sunday and a good stream later if you stream. Crabs have an exoskeleton, so kinda. Yeah. Yeah. What game was the what game? That was Gibeus? Gibeus a Cthulhu something. Gibeus a Cthulhu Adventure? But Gibbous. I wonder if the game allows you to use the same answer always. Probably not. This can't be. Both contenders took their fire idea from me. Did the original chief choose that. But as you can see, this gets darker, so maybe that's why. Oh, maybe that's why we can't use mask actually, because I think we gave the mask as our very first answer. I think. So maybe that means that we can no longer use mask as an answer or something. And now that we have like crab here, let's see, can I put it back? Can I like grab? Yeah. Now when I take crab, this looks completely blank, so this might be the final use of the crab. Wait, what thing in Gibeus? There was just a character in the tavern, I think, in the tavern in Transylvania, who said what a lot. What? So there was a scene, a dialogue, a lot of whatting. No more crab. If the pincers are the crab's weapon, then you sure mean the smith's hut. You were supposed to think I was not on your side. Why did you... Maybe crab was not the answer. I'll tell the good for all right away. But at least that's better than certain other things.
Were you conscious of the softness of your body? Your footsteps like caresses.
Correct caresses.
Your breathing, a song, echoing all around me. Your footsteps, echoing.
The guy with the stash, right? Yeah, I think so. And maybe it is getting a bit late, so maybe I talk to one more, and that will be the final one. Final nice conversation that I'm sure will go great. Oh, the owl is back. I looked at him, red kerchief, bright as the setting sun, and my spirit watered. Is the lover dead? I wonder. Since they seem to be holding the red kerchief. Yeah, now crab might no longer be able to grab crab. No crab grabbing for us. Oh, they are still alive, and they're still wearing the red kerchief. Quick, I need to know. Ever since they split the place we live in too, no one's allowed to enter the ceremonial tree island. The eye on the tree hasn't eaten for days. But there's no moon tonight. Will I die tonight when I sneak in and bring him food? Okay, that's a tricky one. Let us do all the things. Will this one still talk about red plates? Are you all about them red plates? Is tonight the end? Together in life, together in death. Okay. Quick like rabbit or mole? Yeah. Let's see what the bones say. If only you could convince them to stay home tonight. Okay, so we want him to stay home. What can convince them to stay home? The figure wants to know if A will die helping the eye on the tree tonight. Water hates crops, it becomes a sword. How can we get them to stay home? Instead of running, the white hare has taught us how to stomp its paws firmly, then slide both ground and foes backwards. Maybe root? It doesn't move yet keeps growing. It has no... But that could also be interpreted as the tree needs to grow. It needs food. In the shadows, a secret is shared amidst worlds. Fortune comes to us to seed lilies. Ivy, 1,000 arms of green danced their way up to the tree and around it, suffocating it. Suffocating the trees? Maybe that's... Root might be a choice. Shadow would be more what I was after. The horror grants a groin in the shadows. A secret is shared amidst worlds. Maybe a frog. I'll teach you how to be like me, said the frog. Give me your legs. The tadpole replied. Tears? Hurting eyes may water the desert. Tears could also be, maybe. Yeah, and this is buried but breathing, blind but brave, breeding blessed. Everything my eye catches will become my prey. That's hurricane. Mountain, my head is so high the mountain can play that I'm always the first to be rained and snowed on. Horse, hooves yield to the honest horseman's hold, never whining, never denying, never neighing where. Wind, and the wind will spread our seeds and life will bloom somewhere, and the storyteller will blow new truths into our hearts. When their beaks emerge empty from the barren earth, birds plunge the blue above in search of new harvest fields. As his own sting pierced its back, the scorpion felt treason and the graveyard's called a sting. Thou felt free. Maybe scorpion? That talks about stinging yourself and dying. Squid, its mouth spits darkness. Behind its walls it crouches. Deep in a volcano, blah blah blah, goes from long forgotten gushings, hush their prayers. Or gushings, I guess it's pronounced. Maybe I go with scorpion. Maybe that will communicate that you will die? Graveyard, the sting, so stay at home. Do not feed the tree. The graveyard's call. I'll die, will I? I'll die, will I? But A's starving, do you understand? Oops, I must go now. I must select the food to get tidied up. So are you going regardless? Tonight's the night. The last one, maybe. Okay, so... they're going regardless. Okay, I'm just gonna see what's... Oh, heck. Who are you, bunch? But I guess I'll save this for next time. Do wonder what happened to the kids, if they were kids. They were probably kids. The pig and the hamster and the whatnot. Is that an alpaca? Or a llama? That might be a... yeah, this one looks like it has horns. That's probably buffalo or a yak or something. And a rooster, okay. Peasant revolution, hide your monocles. I guess they're probably peasants. Yeah, they are. Seem to be working the soil. Back to the main menu. Yes, we shall. And here we see the Malia's probably left, but here you see the what might be us, the sort of gecko frog thingy, the green there at the front. But let us see if we can find someone to raid. I'm also open for suggestions. Let's see here. What a cool story game. Yeah, it is pretty neat. And I'm curious how many things could be different. But at least it's not a... Since it is mostly sort of still pictures, slightly animated pictures, and text, it doesn't require too much if you have different outcomes. Unlike if it's like fully animated, then it gets more expensive if you have branching paths that are radically different. Let's see. Is that Star Sky a hint there? Is it, I wonder? Maybe. World building, yeah, it has some cool stuff and very neat character designs, very cool art style. So I'm liking the game a lot, I would say. And tomorrow will be Hakuna Monday, more Lion King-ing. And also some chat GPT fun at the start. There's something I want to show off on stream, but Lion King related. Okay, just trying to find someone to raid. Maybe this one, or maybe this other one? GBT. Oh, Chat GPT, the AI thing. I think it's Chat GPT. So not GBT, but Chat GPT. Or wait, Chat GPT. Whatever it's called. It's called something. Da-da-dum. Bum, bum, bum. Maybe this one can raid this one, or maybe this other one. Rum bum 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 ba-dum. Ba-dum bum. Yeah, I'm going to do some Nordic FuzzCon work tonight, tomorrow. Chat LGBT. That would be even. Be the best version. Yeah, now we're starting. Now the stream is starting properly. So, what have people planned for tomorrow? Anything fun? Let's see. Do we want art or do we want music? Art or music? Raid is starting, yes. It's starting soon. Real soon. I just need to decide on art or music. Any preferences in chat? Those are the two current ones I'm looking at. Art. Okay, we have one vote for art. Do we have any competitors? Maybe it will be like... Could be like the game. I get given the art prompt and like... Oh, so you want me to go out and murder these people? I guess that's what you mean by saying art. Want me to go and do this horrible thing? Jeez. Yes. Yeah. This is a real genuine Nordic FuzzCon button from some years ago.
It's the best cheese in the whole world.
Yeah, it's not the brown cheese, unfortunately. But it will do. But okay, we can have some art. Is there an option where someone paints with the guitar? That would be ideal. We'll go and give this, let's see here. This person. Oh, hold on, I need to check. Yes, okay, nice. Yeah, you can't chat without being a follower. That's good. So let's give Nerd Prince Alec, good name, Nerd Prince Alec a raid. Really looking forward to cheese at Nordic FuzzCon. Yeah, hopefully there will be some sort of cheese party. That's still to be decided, but hopefully. Optionally, one can always just have people can arrange private room cheese parties. You might say it'll be a party, a cheese party. Wink, wink. Winkety wink. Let's see. Wait, did the raid start? Is the raid not working? Hold on. Okay, there we go. It is working. Hooray! It is working. Although I was warned, do not drink your own liqueur in the hotel. Or liquor in your hotel. You can if it is in the room, I believe. Then that should be fine if it's in the room. I think. I'll have to double check, but it has been at least previous years. But we can, yeah, we will talk and find out. It's coming up now. Oh no, oh no. Both the raid and Nordic Fuzcon. You can in your own private rooms. Yeah, I think so. But okay, let us go and say hello to Nerd Prince, Alec, and thank you to everyone who stopped by. Always appreciate the company. Hakuna, Monday, tomorrow, 20:30-ish, Norway time. Hope to see some of you there, so have a good night, everyone. Hyvä öta, god natt. And happy cheese party. So, good night.